transition to me is moving from a fossil fuel-based economy that is destroying our ecosystem to a more of a steady-state economy based on our ecology and our ecological footprint rather than a finite resource like fossil fuel.
I think transition is a good word because it's transitioning back to the ancestors and back to the way it used to be, and into the future to where I want it to be.
First of all, getting off of fossil fuels, key number one. Trying to grow your own food as much as possible. Driving your car less.
However people define instability for them, we all are feeling it. And to come together as good neighbors, to revive some of the ways that our grandparents worked together, the ways our local economy sustained us, is going to become critical. So I feel really honored to be a part of this learning and growing movement in the Northeast.
Transition to me is about people working together, learning skills, or remembering skills, and realizing that they're not in it alone, and finding really positive ways to create a future that they want to see happen.
Transition to me is the understanding that we're going through changes environmentally, economically, socially, and that we don't really have a roadmap as to what is going to be coming out the other side. So what we're trying to figure out with this movement as best I can is how to reorganize ourselves in such a way that we can begin to live sustainably in the world for the long term so that there's sort of an environment and resources left for our children and their children.
Well, I don't know. It's the same. It's just transitioning away from fossil fuel dependency to create a more resilient community. That's pretty much what it means to me.
And transition to me seems to be the only viable way out of the predicament we're in. I think transition seems to me to be something that has to take over. We have to figure out a way. It might not be called transition. It doesn't really matter. It's just a way to make your communities much more resilient because there are going to be more and more shocks, and we have to figure out a way to kind of make our community something that can handle these shocks.
Living more sustainably and mindfully in the event of peak oil and climate change.
What is transition to me? How long do you have?
1 minute.
There's been 2 books that I've read on it.
I really like the community that transition offers. It's inclusive. It offers people a chance to get to know each other and really practical applications of tasks, from building food forests to renewable energy solutions to just reducing carbon footprint. So that's what it means to me.
Transition is the only way to a decent future. How's that? I'll finesse it that way.
It's great. And why do you do it?
Because it's the only way to a decent future.